What's up, everybody? I want to tell you about Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's one of the easiest ways to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting Anchor on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. So download Anchor, the app, or go to anchor.fm to get started. And I'm a veteran, so let's hear some more military cadences. What's up, family? So, if you guys have been following this Love is Blind season 3 debauchery, it's a whole mess, and I'm going to give it to you. We always talk about messy this and messy that. Why not get into the couples and all that stuff? So, the final couples of this season that said that are engaged are Alexa, who's 27. She's an insurance agency owner. She hooked up with Brennan. Whenever we get to Brennan, let's see. This thing is moving slow because I'm trying to tell you guys who. So Brennan's 32. He is a water treatment engineer. Then you have Bartise, the man that everybody kind of hates. He's 27. He's a senior analyst. And he hooked up with Nancy. Or Nancy is... Let me go down here to Nancy. They don't make this easy to tell you about all these people here. But there was a lot of people that just didn't make it either. I'm like, dang, none of these people made it. Wow. Wowzer. So Nancy's 32. She's a real estate investor. Then you have Matt. He's 28, and he's a private charter sales executive. And then he is with, back up her too. Matt is with Colleen. Whenever we can get to Colleen. Come on, Colleen. So Colleen's only 26. She's a baby. She's a ballet dancer and digital PR strategist. Then you have Cole. He's 27, and he is engaged to Zinab. And come on here. Let's do the twist. Whenever I can find. Okay, so Zinab is 32 and she's a flight attendant. And then the final engaged couple is SK. His name is Kairu. He's 34. He's a data engineer. And then he is engaged to this girl up here. Raven, who's 29, and she is a Pilates instructor. So the season recap and all that stuff is that literally I'm gonna play you a snippet of like Bartise and what's that girl's name? Nancy's wedding, which I'll let you hear what happens here. But this whole thing has kind of been an SHIT show for real. But Bartise and Nancy have been the biggest like joke of this because Bartise pretty much led her own and the family knew it. If you want to be cast on Love is Blind, if you guys are foolish enough to do this and you just want to be on TV because you're not going to find love. There's only like 2 couples that have made it out of 3 seasons. You would have to sign up it's a premise, so you'd have to sign up. Whenever they've been found, you'll be in this pod, and there's this some kinetic. You have to fill out an application on the website, and then that's how you can sign up. So if you want to be on the show, sign up, get on the website, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's just get in the show, the recap of these will be the final couples that I mentioned. Of course, there was more people on there, but the final couples that said I do and just where they are now and the wedding. So we'll start off with, I might have to make this more than one because I'm not going to play the whole episodes. We'll just skip to who got married and who didn't. So I'm going to play you the recap now. So let's go.
Welcome to Love is Blind.
I will confess that you make me feel like home. You let my heart feel full.
I am so feeling you.
I think you're perfect.
Oh.
I can sit here and talk to you all day. Here you will choose someone to marry without ever seeing them.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will. Yes, sir.
Oh.
I would love to be your wife.
Yes!
And if they accept, you'll finally see your fiance for the very first time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Up until now, your attraction's been based entirely in an emotional connection.
Hopefully, you turn that emotional connection into a physical one.
I do absolutely love your heart, without a doubt. Like, you're the only guy for me, Cole.
Permanent bracelets. I mean, this is as permanent as it gets, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
And hopefully that's what marriage is.
Baby, that's so good.
I'm excited to profess my love to the world for you. I like where we are. I like how we got here. I love that.
Will looks, race, lifestyle, or insecurities tear you apart in the real world?
I want nothing more than for Matt to find the love of his life. Are you really ready to be married?
Could you see the rest of your life with me?
Right now, no.
He loves deeper than deep. And he never wants to hurt anyone, but he gets scared.
I called my family, and they're just freaking out that I'm about to make a mistake.
Well, I can imagine that she's feeling like, why don't they like me? Well, they don't like me because my skin's a different color, and she's not even met him yet, but that's what goes through her mind.
I take care of my body, and I hope that my future wife takes care of her body.
You mean my sister?
Right, well, I haven't said yes to her yet, but that's what I'm planning on doing.
There's a problem in her marriage. You don't want to see me mad.
Then you'll be at your wedding where you will make the biggest decision of your life. Do you take Raven Michelle Ross to be your wife?
I do not.
Will you say I do to the person you fall in love with sight unseen?
I do.
Or will you walk away from them forever?
Is love blind?
Not me. I'm sorry. You fell in love with each other based on a deep emotional connection. It is now time to decide if love is blind. Ortiz, will you keep Nancy as your most cherished person and pledge your undying love as the two of you grow old together? If so, say I do. I do not. You want to talk about here? Okay.
So I'm gonna pause on that moment, but yeah, Nancy's family is not happy. Um, I'm glad he said no. I think Nancy was delusional in thinking he was gonna stay with her, but his family, they wanted all this. I mean, they wanted all the smoke. So let's get into this confrontation with the mom and the family because they was pissed.
Number one, I'm sorry. This was not.
Mom, please go away. Mom, you have to go. You have to go, please.
Whatever I explained to her, I will explain to you. You'll have your time to talk to my
Go
fiance right now.
away, Mom.
You okay?
I just need to talk to Bartiz.
Well, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And can I tell you something?
Please, I will talk to you after this. Tell me what you want to do right now. I will talk to you.
Okay, I will talk to you.
Okay, it's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Mom.
It was shocking. Absolutely best friends. Yes, all of it works, but there's no way I can. What I've gone through in the real world with you and with your family and with everything we've talked about, there's no way for me in my head that it makes sense to get out there and say yes.
You were right. You were right.
I don't want to be right. This is the only time I wish I was not right. That's why I don't know how to feel, because I cannot want to be right.
Yes.
I was so wrong.
Because your only sister, and I hear
I
you.
was so
And I
wrong.
hear you. I know. You were right the whole time. You were
I
right
do
all
not
the
want to
time.
be right.
It's okay. It's okay. You can cry all you want.
I
This
don't
is
want to be
okay.
right.
This man is not ready for your sister. It's okay.
I'm not trying
Even
to
if you
tell
feel it's okay. I couldn't do nothing about that. You fell in love with him. That's okay.
The real world compared to the pods, we haven't gotten that from it yet. The stuff that we talked about on a daily basis just didn't make sense for me to get here and be like, I wholeheartedly want to make Nancy Rodriguez my wife forever.
I understand your pain. You're the brother. I get her birth. You don't think she's my only daughter? Do you think I'm broken? But I cannot be broken. Because I gotta be strong for her. Do you understand that? Because that's my baby. And whatever she decides, I'm always gonna be there for her. And you always gotta be there for your sister. Because you're her little brother. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Sorry that it happened like this. I'm sorry it happened for everybody, but this is what we fucking signed up
I
for.
signed up for this. It's more seeing like my family
Mhm.
embarrassed. Like that was my biggest fear when I was asked, "What is your biggest fear?" I was like, embarrassing. Mom, stop. Please go away, Mom.
I'm not gonna go away. This is your mother. I know you put 100% to this. But this young man is not ready for you. It's not ready for who you are. You hear me? He's not ready for who you are. Because you're too much for him. If he says no right now, that means because he's not prepared to receive you.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Would you have rather me said yes today? Knowing what you just said about me being too much, would you rather me get on that altar and say yes to your daughter? There's no way that makes any sense. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? You knew you were going to say no to this. Why did you let her go all this? Or make
I didn't know I was
her
going to say no.
leave
I had
and
no
all
clue I was
this?
going to say no. We're here. We had our journey, and that journey can continue after today. We got there. We're here.
It's okay, son.
No,
It's okay.
I'm just here. I'm just listening. I'm listening to what he got to say.
I don't have
They need
anything
to have
else to
their
say.
time together, okay? I don't think we need to be here. I think they need to have their time together.
You brought us here for a reason.
No, he did
So
not.
now we
We
all
brought
listen
him
for a
here.
reason. You brought me here for a reason. So I'm
We
listening
brought
for you.
here.
You brought me here. You brought your mother here.
I don't owe y'all anything. I don't owe them anything. You are the
I want to hear something. Give me a
No,
association of what you
it's
guys do.
not.
Why would you do all this to bring us here?
It's
Why would
not.
you do all this just to bring us here? Just say, I know.
I don't owe you any answer, bro. I don't owe any answer.
I'm bringing y'all here to waste our motherfucking time for my sister. My only
Go
sister.
inside, bro. Go
We
inside.
spoke about this in my
Go
house.
inside, bro. You don't understand.
Steve, stop.
You don't understand.
It's not for you to understand.
You never will, bro.
It's not for you to understand.
I just want an explanation.
So, I mean, listen, I get the family's mad, but she signed up for the show too, and she was delusional the whole time. So Bartiz has been telling her, like, you normally not my type, boop-de-doo. He actually picked another girl in person that he liked Raven more than her. So it's not shocking that he said no. And I don't know why the family is coming at him, because they knew that he was going to say no. And so, I mean, listen, Bartiz is definitely not my favorite by far, but she did sign up for this little messy show. And so that's that on that. Like, I don't know what more to say on that. Let's go ahead and get to Alexa and Brennan, which, spoiler, I'm pretty sure they're going to say yes. So it's not going to be shocked. So let's go.
You make them to each other, but you also make them to God and to your family.
Today I woke to the same sunshine as I usually do. The sun rose, the birds chirped, babies cried, and I was late as usual. The most exciting part of this is that we were before our friends and family to declare our love. I've written these vows as a promise to give you my word. I pledge to you my love, everything that I am. Our love is never ending, and we will remain forevermore equal in marriage, even during football season.
Love that. Get me.
Before our friends, family, and the world, I pledge my love and my life to you. In sickness and in health, for rich or for poor, I will not possess you, for we belong to ourselves. I will not command you, for you are free. But I promise you I will serve you, I will protect you, I will love you, respect, and honor you from this day until my...
Okay, it's kind of boring. Let's see.
Yourself to Alexa. If so, say, I do.
I do.
Look at us.
Alexa, in the sight of these witnesses and before Almighty God, are you ready to pledge yourself to Brennan? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Yeah, they weren't shocking. That was not shocking. Let's go to one that we could be shocked about, and that will be Cole and what's her Zenab.
Individuals in it. But one thing holds true. For love to exist between two people, each person must allow the vulnerability of giving his or her love to the other. If you ask couples who have a strong and abiding love what they like most about their partners, many will say when they are with that person, they don't have...
I can't get into these passwords because it'd be fake.
Unto him forevermore. If so, say I do.
Cole, you have taught me so much about myself in the last 2 months. And you have shared so much of who you are, and I am so thankful for that. I think I have a really good idea about the type of woman that is going to love you the way that Cole needs to be loved every day for the rest of your life. And I think you and I both know that that is not me. As much as I have wanted it to be me and have tried to manipulate myself to be that person for you, the last 2 months have not been like picture perfect. You have disrespected me, you have insulted me, you have critiqued me, and for what it is worth, you have single-handedly shattered my self-confidence. And I hate that you have had that kind of effect on me. And the messed up thing is that I know I love you. I know I love you, but everything in me and the logical part of my brain tells me that love shouldn't feel this way. Love shouldn't hurt like this. I can't marry you, and I don't.
Whoop.
You are a good man, and I know that. I know that about you, and I wish I could have had more of that. I really do.
So there you have it with them. I'll never understand why these people completely get dressed up in wedding gowns and everything, and that's why it's hard for me to listen to the ministers speak, because it's like, they not gonna stay together. We not doing this whole debauchery. Let's get into our last couple, Colleen and Matt, and see if these people stay together. They've had a rocky relationship. They've been up and down with fighting, and they're both so young. Like I said, he's only 28 and she's only 26, and it shows a lot. I'm going to try to skip past his minister stuff, because the minister stuff be just too fake for me, dude. I can't even deal with it. Let's see. All right.
No matter what we went through and how we came back from that, I have grown so much more in love with you every single day. I care so much for you, and I know that you care so much for me, and I love you so much.
That's wonderful. Colleen and Matt, you fell in love with each other based upon who you are on the inside, and decided to get married sight unseen. It's now time to decide if love is blind. Colleen, do you take Matt to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part? If so, say I do.
You are my person, 1,000%. And I will be there for you no matter what. I will be your rock. I'll be your boulder.
Nice boulder.
It's a nice boulder. Maddie. Maddie, I do. No matter what, I will be there for you. I love you so much.
Matt, do you take Colleen to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part? If so, say I do.
You know, you allowed me to break out of my shell. You allowed me to become vulnerable again. I was in a bad way before all this, and from a relationship standpoint. And the comfort level that you gave me and the natural and just allowing me to become vulnerable again, it speaks volumes. I love you to death. Absolutely, I do. I want to marry you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there you have it. They stayed married. I mean, there to me have been, I still don't think that like you can fall in love with somebody that fast. I mean, I think it takes some time. So that's your recap. SK and Raven did not stay together. I think they're still dating according to TikTok. Bartise and Nancy split up. Cole and Zenev split up. Brennan and Alexis stayed together, and Matt and Colleen stayed together. So there you have it. Is love blind? I guess we'll find out by the reunion, and then we'll find out in the years past. Because like I said, with this show, it's 3 seasons and only two couples have stayed together and married, and that was from season 1. So Yeah, there you have it, guys. I'll be doing some more shows. I'll probably do Handmaid's Tale next now that the season is over. I like to wait till everything's over with, so then I'll talk about it. But there you have your Love is Blind season 3 recap. F for Family is signing off.